This man was earning 300k monthly while his wife was earning close to 1 million naira per month. Last year, his father had medical issues and the amount needed was beyond his account balance. His wife supported him with the one she had, but it wasn't enough. So he sold off 3 of his lands to cover up the whole thing. Just last month, he found out that his wife was actually the person that bought the lands he sold. And when he confronted her, she said it was her personal investment. Today, I learned the man has left the house since that day and has not come back till date. Funny part is that the woman has been telling people that her husband is ungrateful. He married his own enemy. So guys, first of all, before you people talk, let me, I don't think that it was wrong per se for her to invest, like to buy a land. So I feel like the only thing that she might have done was to actually tell him that she was the one buying the land. But then again, if she told him that she was the one buying the land with her own money, we all know how the thing would have panned out.
What are you saying? Are you saying that it was that she was not supposed to tell the husband that she owned the land, that she did something wrong by telling the husband that she owned the land?
No. I'm saying she could have bought any land in her name. It doesn't matter who owns the land.
Okay.
The point was that she bought lands for herself, and that's not a problem. The only problem, or that I feel she would have done better, is that she would have told him that, oh, these lands, I'm the one buying it. That's what I feel like. If I had the money to buy land and you want to sell, I want to buy from you. Do you understand? Since you need the money.
So you don't see anything wrong. There's nothing you see that is wrong with the
She
whole
bought
thing.
land. Was there a problem? What's the problem with buying a land? Don't you want your wife to own a land someday? There's nothing wrong with her buying a land.
So for the wife to have a land, she must do change of ownership from the husband to her own name.
If she so wishes to, she can decide to live it that way.
You people are deviating. You people have started deviating. Let's focus on the topic of the topic of the issue here. The issue is that the husband's father was ill, right? Mm-hmm. And then the guy needed money. The guy earns 300k, and then he needed money to help out with his hospital
She supported.
bills. She supported with 1 million. And then while this guy was trying to raise money, the guy sold his land and did not know that it was the wife that was buying the land. What it means, let's not act like let's not play with people's intelligence here. Let's focus on the fact that this lady had more money, right, to help out, because this guy, by what is happening, it means that this guy could not raise the money to
that's why he had to sell his
land.
land.
Yes, that's why he had to sell his land. But he did not know that it was the wife that was buying the land. What the implication of what we are trying to discuss here is the fact that the wife had more money and did not help more, right? Now, he ended up buying the land from this guy, and this guy ended up noticing that the
afterwards,
wife, yes,
was the one that bought the land.
So the guy moved out or disappeared or whatever, and was saying that he married his own enemy.
He didn't say that. It's the person that posted it that said it. However, it's not like his
So
annoyance.
what are you trying to say?
His annoyance was not that she bought the land. His annoyance was that he found out later that she was the one that bought the land. Okay. So if she had told him at the point that, okay, you need money, I need land, I have money to buy land, I would love to buy a land elsewhere, but since you want to sell, here is money, here is land. That's so. If she was telling, if that was the case, was that open?
Do you know one of the reasons? See, one of the reasons I wanted to listen to her, because I wanted to know where your convictions are coming from.
I don't have any convictions.
Is it coming from the fact that you think that it was right that she bought the land without letting these guys know? We want to focus on what went wrong.
What went wrong was that she did not tell him.
Is it that she did not help her when she had the money? Did she need to buy the land from the husband to help out with the husband's father's bill?
Would you have been angry if she bought the land from another person and the husband still had to sell his land to make that money elsewhere?
Do you know, the thing is that if your father is ill,
is that the answer?
No, let me ask you a question. If your father was ill, if your father was ill, and your husband had the money to help out with your father's bill,
he helped.
I'm coming.
Did he help? I mean, he did not help.
We are not talking about helping or not helping. We're talking about helping sufficiently. Now,
she helped.
I'm coming. She helped out. Would you have? How would you feel if your husband bought your land to give you money for your for you to raise money?
If he did not tell me, that's a different thing. But if he tells me, I don't know how.
So you don't see anything that is morally wrong.
So
with
what's
this
what's
whole
your
thing?
you make your point? What's bone of contention? What's
No,
what's
now I want to
wrong
hear
with-
your thought first.
You see,
I already told you what I
Morally wrong.
I already
This
said
is
what I
happening.
said. I said there was nothing
See.
wrong with her buying a land.
This
She
is what
invested
I-
her money.
Okay.
It's
On this
her
particular
money.
topic here, sorry. On
Let's
this,
hear what Mr. James has
on
has to
this
say.
particular topic, and this is what I want to say. You know, at times, I just pity this generation anyway, sha, but may God help them. You know, when you marry, you should truly marry someone that you truly love. You know, someone that you know will really support, not the one that the love is 50% and the love for money is another 50%. You know, so I believe that in this family. Um, from the beginning there is already a competition of who has
More money.
yeah, and who controls more, because I don't see any reason why your husband father is not feeling fine and you decide on a particular amount that you want to use to support your husband. Then your husband now is not selling his own land. So now if you wanted to even buy the land, I believe that what she did wrong, she could have discussed with her husband. Okay, there is this funds down, since you want to buy this, since you want
But
to
that's
sell
what I
this
said,
land,
that Mr.
so
Basi
that
is
we can do some
do you understand?
change of names and ownership. But then for you as a wife to bring that mindset towards your husband, it shows that
Moment when his father is sick.
yeah, so it shows that you are just after what you can get from him because he is selling it cheap. So to me, for him moving out of the house, if it was me, immediately I found that too, I will move out.
So wait,
from
let
the
me
house.
ask you a question. Is
Yeah, go ahead.
the thing that you just said that maybe you found out,
Yeah.
if it was you move out. So
Yeah.
what would be your annoyance? The fact that she did not tell you and have a conversation about it with you before taking the action, or the fact that she even bought the land at all? Which one is going to be your annoyance?
My annoyance is because I believe that in marriage now, what I have belongs to my family. Understand?
Well, they said it was his land. They didn't say it was their land.
No.
It was his own land. It means that the documents were in his name.
Listen. For example, now, if your husband buys a land, the land will be in your husband's name. Understand?
Okay, so it's not our land.
Now,
It's his land.
listen now. Whatever the husband has, it is for the family. Like when your husband have cash or he is very wealthy.
So if-
now the wife
Mr.
will
See,
say it
I don't
is-
like how you
So
pass.
if
No,
I'm
no,
buying
I
a
am
land-
coming.
I don't
now.
like how you
am
are
coming.
romancing this
Buying a
topic.
I
land,
am not
why is
romancing
both
it.
our names?
No, you're romancing the topic.
No.
Why is
I am
both our
not.
names not on the
See,
land? That's why I
listen
said
now.
she does not necessarily
No.
need to change even the documents.
We don't.
That's
even
another
need-
aspect to look at
Me
it from.
and your name does not need to even be.
Why?
a
It's not- are we not
property
buying
of
it
land.
together as a
Because
team?
the husband might just buy it and I'm like, okay, it is there, but it
see
is
the-
for the
you see the
family.
problem?
Now you see the
You see
issue
the
now is-
problem?
There's no
now
You
is-
problem
bought a
here.
land.
See,
you
there
bought
is
it
no
in your own
problem
name.
there. There
You
is
used
no
to buy in
problem
both
there.
of you's name.
Favor.
You bought a land. Now you are
Favor,
vexed.
there is no problem. Now
Favor.
you
What are you saying
Favor,
now?
I
Favor.
think you are coming into this now. Now you are coming from the angle of you want to be at the same rank and the same shoulder with the husband.
No, that's
because
not
you
where
have
I'm
the
coming
money.
from.
Because now, now let me give a typical example. Now I bought like one land. Then understand. Now the land is on my name. All the papers, everything is on my name.
What happened
Listen,
to you? Whatever you just
listen.
said it to yourself that whatever you have is your wife's.
Whatever
own.
happens
So you guys are buying as a
listen now,
family, as a
listen
team.
now,
What stops you from putting both your names on the
whatever
document?
happens to me, my family knows it belongs to the next of kin.
That's
which
not
is
always the
Mr.
case. So if
Mr.
they take
Everything.
that document to
Favor.
court, and
Nobody
the family
favor.
wants,
that
don't
document.
say
Favor.
that.
No,
Don't
don't
say
No,
that.
may,
Don't
Mr.
be
James,
talking like that.
Mr. James, let me
Put your
ask, let me
hands
ask
to my
favor.
eyes.
Let me ask favor.
Don't
Don't
It's
be
a
talking
question.
like that.
Mr.
If you take that document
So-
to court,
so
it's
you-
not your wife. Your wife
Sister,
has no claim
favor.
over that document
So
because
you
her
wa-
name is
Favor.
So
Favor.
what about the kids?
If
So
you
they
bought
don't have
it,
claim
no,
over
the
their
kids are
father's
underage.
property.
No, the kids are underage.
No, you see, the issue
Both
is,
of you have become 18,
already
right?
you
If
believe
bought
that
the land
there is
before you
a
got
competition.
Married,
No, you
I'm not the
because
one
you have that
I'm not the one
mindset.
that wrote it. So I
Yes, the
can't say
person
there's
that
a
said
competition.
this.
It's not me that wrote it.
The
Now
fact is
person
that
wrote
let's
it now
let's
believes that there's a competition.
So you can't put that
There's
on
no-
me.
wait.
I'm saying
But
that
there's no competition because I don't see a
Favor.
reason that your husband will need help and you're not giving him that
maybe we're
help.
missing out the part that the poster said.
You
What
know,
is
I'm
1
finding it.
million?
Help.
I'm finding it.
Help
I'm
to
finding
what?
it.
Help to 1
I'm
million.
finding
How much was
it.
the
See,
land? What if the
I'm finding it.
250,000.
Wait.
How will you?
What if the land was 250,000? Maybe inside.
I'm finding it.
How will you decide on the
I'm finding it
amount
extremely
of
difficult
help
to understand your
that you
thought
want
pattern
to give your
as
husband?
regards to this topic.
Understand?
Have you bought a land before?
No.
Okay,
Why?
let me show you something. One of the reasons we do court marriages in Nigeria is that when a court marriage is done, whatever the husband owns, that is why most churches advise
No, that's
couple.
if he buys before they get married.
Understand
No,
me?
no, no,
Before they get married.
Let me finish. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Before he got married, it's not her
Let me
husband.
finish.
It's not when he becomes her husband. That
It doesn't
that
matter.
he-
Let me tell you.
when they get
Let me
married,
tell
he
you
becomes her
something.
husband.
One of the reasons you do court marriages in Nigeria is that a lot of village people come when a man dies and
to lay
claims
claims
to
yes.
whatever it is that he has. When you get married, if whatever happens, anything that man owns, that is why you exchange vows in the church. You said everything I have now belongs to you. Everything this one now belongs to you.
The things you had before
It's
you
because
got married.
it's not, whether before or not. Okay, I see that there was okay. Let
Because
me give you an
what
example.
I'm trying to explain is
Let me-
since you hear me out, if you're saying whatever I have now belongs to whatever, because you had things before. But wait, from the moment you guys are now married, you're now going together as one. So everybody knows that those ones are she has, you have. But before you got married, what if she didn't know you had things? So that's what I'm saying. Those things he had before now becomes hers as
Do
well
you know-
at the point of marriage and taking those vows.
Okay,
Yes.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
you mean that whatever the man has
Or had.
or had
Yes.
belongs to both of them now?
As now that they are married.
They are now married.
Yes, going forward.
But now what the wife had.
That's not what I
does
said.
not
Thank you.
belong-
Does not belong to both
Let me
of them.
finish. Let me finish what up.
Very,
Do you
very
know?
good.
This
I
is
didn't
one
say
of the
that.
reasons. Let me tell you. One of the reasons our society is not working.
I didn't say
is
that.
because our marriages are no longer working. A lot of people come into marriage with dysfunctional ideologies.
I did not say
and
that.
why? Because
I did
because
not
it's
say
because,
that.
No, it's because of the mentality.
I did
Let me
not
tell you.
say
Let me
that.
finish. Let me finish
I
first.
said there was nothing
Let
wrong
me
with her
finish.
buying a land.
Do you
That's
know?
what I said.
That is why most of our ideologies are flawed. And that is why you cannot build anything strong on a flawed ideology.
Make
You
your
come
points.
into a marriage, you still believe some of these things. You know, that's why we know people who are from a dysfunctional homes. You see somebody who say, what my husband owns is ours, what I own is mine. Whenever you hear, an adult cannot talk like that. No matter how old you are, an adult cannot talk like that. Somebody who has,
people who say it, are they under 18?
somebody who knows the serenity,
They're not under 18
somebody who
now,
knows
they are
the
above
value
18. What are you saying?
of a family does not talk like that. There was a land my mom bought before she got married. There's never been a conversation. I think there was a point we were considering going to build on the land. It has never been any conversation as to whether my dad has a claim on the land or whether I have
do
a
you
claim
know
on
that
the land.
there's-
Because let me finish first, because this
What's-
topic
what's wrong with this one?
we have to help. No, because somebody must be there. If you can't correct these anomalies in our societies, it's going to affect the people who are walking into marriage. When you come, you don't come with your full heart. You cannot love somebody wholeheartedly, and then you are telling me that you still withhold some things. It's just like people who tell a man, don't tell a woman how much you earn. I'm not of that opinion. Because if we are a team, it's just like now, we are making a financial decision, I and my wife and all that. And then I'm hiding something by the side that I don't want her to know.
But
now we are
these
planning.
things happen every now and then.
That's what I'm telling you.
They
It's
always
because
happen.
It's a dysfunction. We should not accommodate it. It's a dysfunction. We should not accommodate. That is the happening does not mean that is how it should happen. That is why we have the opportunity to address some of these situations. Somebody is talking about how that somebody came into a marriage. Your husband needs help. Your husband needs help with the father. And then you have a land that your husband. Number one, the first problem is that the husband did not know
That she was the one that bought the land.
That is buying the land first, because maybe the husband did not know that the wife had such amount of money. It's not good
No,
now.
I think they
okay,
knew.
going
He
forward,
knew because he knew she was any more than him.
going forward, how do you want this marriage to go? That is
No,
where
you know, the person
this
said
thought
it
comes
here
from.
now.
That is why marriage families are no longer strong. That's why we train children who are dysfunctional, because they've already they didn't see couples that are united. How can a couple be united? The husband and wife be united? Do you want to marry somebody? Do you want to have that kind of
Don't
family?
put your hand in my
Do you
eyes,
want to have
please.
that? No.
Put your hands
It's
away.
like when we are making financial plans
You
with
can
me and
talk
my
without
wife.
pointing into my eyes. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to put your hand.
I want to clear your eyes so you see properly. Because
You go marry second wife. No,
No,
worry.
uh,
I think one blind me.
No.
I said take your hands away. You're telling me you want to put
at
your
least
hands
you
in
have
my
a land. You tell me about it. I'll marry if you have the land, so that we own it together. No, it's not a laughing matter. You cannot marry somebody. I love you. Then you are hiding something. There's no transparency in the marriage. Me, my father has issues, but your father will have issues. But you want me to take full responsibility of whatever it is that is happening. What if I do that thing to you?
Don't choke.
It's just like, no, let me finish. I'm coming to the end of what I'm saying. You cannot do something and not want to have the consequences. I think one of the conversations I have with my wife, I said, any decision we make, know that we are going to face the full-blown consequences of it. That is it. You cannot treat me like this and not want me to be remembering it. I'll keep remembering it. And that is why people are not fully in companionship. People are not fully loving each other. Because I remember some of the things that you've done in the past that, how do you want this man to feel like?
Agreed.
One day, even if that marriage continues, there has been a dent on that relationship. Why?
But
Because
that is why. I don't know why people here that said that if everything cannot scatter a marriage. No, even that said
no. That's what I'm telling you.
You can't. I
said something like that the last time. I told them that.
I thought no marriage
even when you've not repented, they are telling you that when you repent, everything has become new. Still be sure because what you do.
Consequences of your actions.
If you lose your womb, it's your spirit that will become new. Your womb is lost forever. Unless it's God that changes your womb from heaven, which He does not do all the time. So anytime you are doing, also know that there are consequences to action.
Get the fact that it can be fixed now.
Material things are supposed to be a tool.
What are you saying? So that if there's a dent in marriage, it cannot be fixed. That's what you're saying.
There's something that cannot be fixed completely.
But
for me now,
but there's no marriage is perfect.
I don't think it can be fixed completely.
There's no marriage that is perfect.
Me that is talking to you now is talking to you from a place of experience. I'm not
talking to you of course.
From a place. I've been in a place.
Sorry.
No, I'm being honest. Because my wife now, I don't think I would want to do anything with any other person because of the way I have been treated when I did not have. You cannot forget that.
Yeah,
you can't just forget that. Sometimes I just sit down and I said, what if I had married this kind of person I wanted to marry? Where would you have been now?
What trajectory would your life have taken?
Because I've seen a lot of transitions that have happened in our marriage when we have had, when we did not have, and now look at where we are.
Yeah.
And now when we have family issues, when their family has issues, and when my family has issues, how we handle it. If it's God will bless you more when you see that kind of union. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody will not be selling land to their husband, and then your husband will be buying. You are doing because that means you are seeing it as your personal something. Your personal investment, because you are not fully committed. You want to run away one day.
You want to jump out of the screen.
Come on now. It's very annoying. I've made my point. I don't think I need to say any other thing.
Okay.
Pour you water now so that you calm down. See how smoke.
That's why. See, I'm praying for you so that you marry right.
Leave me alone. What do you mean by
you be doing your own personal investment? You will be doing your own personal investment. Then your children will be suffering.
You push your focus.
I'm not like that though.
You push your focus.
Sure, you see now.
You push your focus.
You made small. You for jump out from this.
The reason I've not allowed Mr. Chris
remove your hand from my face
James to talk because Mr. James was romancing the topic.
Now that you have
I don't understand it.
Not even that. I really don't even have that much energy to even push talking. But the podcast must actually go. See what I'm even saying. My own is
final points.
Final point is my own is as a woman. Understand? So when you love with everything. Like as you said, that the land is her own.
She didn't have I feel like that's the only mistake there. That's the thing that she didn't do right.
But if a man now collects a salary or he makes money, it is for the family.
I'm not a party of my money is my money, your money is your money. I'm not a party to that. Me, I'm just saying. I'm trying to say something about what you said.
I'm in support that man left the house, and if this so-called woman is still going out
to say that the man is ungrateful, that's the other part.
Is ungrateful. Maybe to her, fine, yes, because she gave him.
That one is not a woman. That one is a man. He married this other man.
But now, in a remarriage, in a reunion, where there is love, I think the man is not grateful, and the man is not entitled. So the man actually needed help. But to the woman, it might look like
that was our own way of helping. That's what probably she felt.
Especially if you marry from the east, where my brother is coming from. You know that women from there like to keep their own money to their own money. So I guess
I also married from the east, though. But
it's not a generalization.
No,
but so then again,
so it is vice versa.
But then again, I like what you said that she would have done better, but that the man is not entitled to it because you tell somebody to help you. You're not the one to to tell them to decide how you want them to give you that help.
But
do you get regardless of the fact that you're in a marriage and you expect them to be able to use their
but you know something in
confines of the home.
But you know something in marriage I have learned to control. Like if you don't control it as a man, you end up feeling entitled to what your wife is
There was one
actually
lady
getting.
that shared a reason why
Understand?
she did not get married to this guy a
Understand?
couple of years ago. She said that when she was single, she got a land. She built, like, these hostels for university students. Yeah, and then when they were even engaged to be married. Their marriage was like a couple of months away, and the man said that when they get married, she must change the legal documents of the properties to his name, and that if she wasn't going to change those documents to his name, he wasn't going to go ahead with the marriage. So now me, I'm like, in normal circumstances, like the example that you gave with about your mom and your dad, the conversation did not come up. And because she was not casual, it didn't come up. She will not even see a need to go through that route. But you're now mandating this person. That's why when you said the things that he had, as I was trying to say, it's things
No,
he
that
had
man
before the
is
marriage. Now
no,
because
that
of
man
them.
is a good
Normally,
digger.
if I'm that lady, you don't need to tell me that.
I like
know
what
that
Mr.
I
James
have
said.
is both of us.
Mr.
Yeah.
James said,
That have it.
Mr.
You
James
don't
said,
need to come and start
Mr.
telling
James
me.
said that man is a gold digger.
You see that man.
Exactly, because-
you see that man is a good digger. I will not tell my wife that you.
Exactly,
change
you're not
your
supposed to
property
even have that
before we
conversation.
get married. See, let me make this thing very, very clear. Like the way I mean, like the way I am built and wired. What belongs to my wife, to God and man, most times I'm not even interested.
Interested.
Exactly.
in it.
You don't have to pay attention to it, but there are some times when you run into a feast. If that love is there, it's not even supposed to be a
It's topic,
conversation.
yeah.
You
Like
just-
now.
things are supposed to flow.
Like
It's
now.
not like you are entitled. You're supposed to go and be
Look at-
asking for it.
like
Why don't
now.
you do this? Don't you see that I need it?
I went out to.
Things are
drink-
supposed to just happen. That's
understand,
what we are trying to address.
Understand? I went out to drink with my friend one day, and this particular phone screen just got broke. And I came home. I was calling my younger sister. Then I was like, "Please, let me like 50K. I'll give you the next week."
Yeah.
If you ask me that day whether my wife has money or she doesn't have
You
money,
didn't want to
believe
know.
me, I don't even want to know, because
Yeah.
I don't even check her account. All her salary goes. Like the only time she use her salary is if I say go to the market and buy something, and she'll say, "Dear, I
I
added,
added
this
something,
amount
yeah,
to it."
yeah.
And I'll tell her thank you, and I'll ask her, "Should I give you back?" And she's like, "No."
No.
"Okay, give me half of this." I'm like,
That's
"Okay,
like
fine."
insane claims.
Yes, understand. And she said I should send her my account, and she wired me 55,000 that I should go and fix my phone. At that moment, I said that for that shit. It's like the money was
That's
not
what he
much.
said about making a lasting impression. That you
Understand?
That's what I'm
forget
telling you.
it.
You not gonna forget them.
You
You
know the
won't
thing
forget
touched
it.
me, and I was like, "Babe, come, let me hug you." And I just talk.
Oh
and I
yeah,
just-
Association of my people.
and
Okay,
I
I beg.
fixed my
Don't
phone.
make us
And
start
when the
asking
money
questions.
came, I gave her back the money, and she was like, "Well," I said, "No, keep the money." Even this
Odogu.
past Christmas, so I was sleeping. She said she wanted to go to Soleja to go and buy something. She came back with footwear she bought for the boys, close to 120K, and I was like,
You
"But
see?
you did not tell me that you were going to buy anything like this now."
So yeah, points
Understand?
noted.
So the
from
thing
both
is,
sides.
most times, but then again, even though we are talking about this woman,
Mm-hmm.
my advice to young men now,
And women
understand, basically the men now, understand, because a lot of young men growing up now, understand, like they have this mindset of any money is our money, what my wife really has, and some of them don't really want to work hard
Exactly.
to actually put food on the table or to take care of their family. Understand? Like no young man getting married to a girl should be entitled to what
What
the
she
wife
has.
is getting, because the moment you let that mentality set in,
Yeah.
that
So it
marriage-
affects
Creates
your
friction.
work ethic.
it will affect everything.
Did you just say
because
work
the
ethic? Are you
moment
people working?
yes
No, I'm telling you, even the
because
way you approach your
yes,
career and work,
understand. Because the moment she
immediately you
said-
feel entitled.
Understand? See, I just solved one issue recently, that the husband is working, but the wife too got a job and she is doing better, and the wife saved close to 1 point something million. That was when the husband knew their coin for him to buy and invest. He will meet her.
When she made
Give
her
me-
the 1.5 million.
Give me 300. I want to buy so coin. It is for the family. So he is using that. It is for the family. It is for the family.
Yeah.
Now he collected close to 900, and he said he will pay. Now when he did that investment into the coin, now the coin crashed. When I was resolving the issue, he was telling me that family invest money, even billion, and it crashed. And I told him, why didn't you use your own money to buy that coin and let it crash? He said, Mr. James, you are siding
My wife.
I said the mistake that you are making now as a man, that you are not saying it, is for you to, like, is for you trying to get involved in your wife
Finances.
income, and the moment
But
you
some
do
other
that,
people
listen,
beg
no.
to differ. Some other people
Listen,
say
no,
everything
no,
comes
no,
together from this side, from
Listen,
this side. If
no.
we're any 50-50, I bring
Me,
it
my own
together
focus
and we
is-
make
No,
decisions
you know
like
the
that.
problem
Money is a
with
tool.
that mindset,
People should
eh?
should be a team, not
No,
necessarily
see,
focus
That's
yeah,
what
on.
I'm saying. So
Listen,
bring your 50,
no,
I bring, but
see.
like whatever we earn
to be a-
collectively, and we make
Listen, no,
decisions based off
mm-mm.
of that. Some people,
Because you know
go
why,
with that school of thought.
because you know why I don't want men to actually be focused on their wife get man, you are a thinker, you are a provider. Now the moment
have to
you,
wrap up.
yeah. Now the moment you shift your thinking from God to provide and blessing you, and you are focused on what your wife will bring in, it will limit how far you will go as a man. So me personally, I try my best not to know what my wife wants. I wake up in the morning and I stretch my hand. I say, God bless me. I'm a provider. Help me to provide. So let her support me from when she wants to support me.
Everybody,
Understand?
everybody.
No,
has-
I will not do
everything
politics because you see, Peter,
No, please, let's not
even
do
if
that.
Peter, he does not
Let's
prove.
not do that. Everything that has been said is actually on point. From what Bassett said and from what Mr. James said. On
People
point.
like
But tell
us
what
want
you
to
think in the
make a
comments. We want to know.
difference in this country.